Let's look at another sling system. This sling system is oriented posteriorly. So I'm looking here at a sling system that works from the lower limbs via the pelvis into the trunk. This is called the posterior longitudinal sling. Posterior longitudinal sling links the biceps femoris muscle of the hamstring group, crossing my pelvis via the sacrotuberous ligament into the thoracolumbar fascia and the erector spinae muscle. So the bicep femoris into the sacrotuberous ligament of the pelvis, big, strong, powerful ligament that then attaches into the erector spinae and the thoracolumbar fascia. So if we see on our diagram here, it gives me a vertical sling. That vertical sling will be wound up whenever I'm in a position of flexion, particularly through my trunk. So if my trunk's in this position, the sling is under stretch. As I come out of this position, the sling ends up engaging force into that upright trunk position. So my hamstrings pull at this end to extend my hip, transfer force via the thoracolumbar fascia and the sacrotuberous ligament into my erector spinae, which brings my trunk back to neutral. Activities such as jumping from the ground, where I come from a partially flexed spine all the way up into a more neutral spine, is a good example of using the force from this sling system. Exercises such as a deadlift, particularly in the top portion of the deadlift, where my hamstrings are more fully recruited and they link with a very secure erector spinae to assist me to extend my hip. These are exercises that very, very heavily use the posterior oblique sling system.